Hey, you guys, one more thing. Okay, so I was looking a little bit further at the information that was on the back that came with the different types of diapers I got, And I noticed that, okay, Tranquility, one reason they're different brands is because Tranquility is from the makers of Select, which apparently Select is just their basic brand. My extra small size was just their basic brand. And then, then the small size is their premium overnight brand, which apparently I didn't even know about. Like, I was just thinking, I think since diapering in general has so much stigma, because one of the other differences, between the extra small, which obviously the extra small isn't going to hold as much volume as the small is, but also I think since they're overnight versus regular, because the capacity under pressure, it says on this, it is 14.5 ounces, and it says usually normal urine void is 8 to 12 ounces. So the regular extra small brand would hold like normal urine void plus a little bit. The overnight ones are 20.3 ounces. So it says on here normal urine void is 8 to 12 ounces. Yeah, so this would hold like twice of what you normally void, according to their literature, which I believe in. Why not? Because apparently the makers of these disposable underwear, yeah, duh, they're gonna know what's best. They're gonna have figured out the best ways, the most absorbent material, all that stuff. And so the plan tomorrow is to just call them. I want to call them again. I'm going to call their customer service and just talk to them a little more about, like, okay, so what's the difference between the overnights and the regulars? Like, I mean, maybe I'll ask them to send me a sample of the small size and the regular absorbency and see what the difference between that and the premium overnight disposable underwear is. I don't imagine there would be much difference, but it's interesting that they have a lot of different types. And one of the reasons I think that we as a society in general need to start opening up and talking about this issue. When my driver today, I found I had an awesome Uber, like Lyft driver for this weekend. It was awesome. He could pick me up. He helped me out so much. But when he first got there, then to pick me up today, because he gave me his cell phone number so I could just call him directly, so I wouldn't have to, and I just paid him cash. I don't know if we can. I mean, it's better that way. It saves him money, saves me money. And so anyway, but I told him when he got out there, I was like, hey, would you mind just putting one of the chucks, one of my disposable bed liners, just on the seat of your vehicle before you sit me down in there? I don't think that I peed on myself, but I said I wear diapers. I review them on YouTube if you ever experience incontinence. And he just laughed, and I said, but no, well, that just in case anything leaks or, whatever. I didn't get into all that detail, but he was like, yeah, no problem. Because, you know what, this is reality, people, this is reality. Reality is that some people have incontinence. Other people leak a little bit when they cough or whatever. Other people just, whatever, wear diapers because they're into it. Like, that's a whole nother discussion. But when you wear diapers, for whatever reason you wear them, you want to know what they're going to do. You want to know they're going to do what they say they're going to do. They're there to protect the rest of your clothes. They're there to make the rest of your life easier. Diapers are not this horrible thing. They're actually pretty smart. They're actually really important and a really beneficial thing that helps a lot of people. And so I'm looking forward to calling them tomorrow and getting even more information. Like, I'm just gonna say, okay, so tell me about, like, will you guys send me a sample of your small regular absorbency? Yes, I need them most overnight. That's the time I use them most. That's the time I pretty much always, pee on myself. And so, yeah, that's awesome. But, like, I want to know the differences. I want to know why they don't make them in different colors. I want to put that suggestion in there. Hey, make them in different colors. I mean, just to ease boredom of life, seriously. But maybe not. Maybe they just make them all white to go under your stuff so you don't, like, wear white pants with a black diaper underneath or something. I don't know, but people wear diapers. Like, this is reality world. Get used to it, which I think the world is pretty much now, because there's commercials and all this stuff now. So the people, society is starting to open up and at least discuss the issue of incontinence, the issue that, this is a real thing. This is a real struggle for a lot of people. And I'm glad that companies are recognizing that, and I'm glad there's companies out there that are trying to figure out this stuff, how absorbent is too absorbent, and that I do have different sizes. Like, I mean, the small size is technically a youth extra large. It's an adult small. The extra small is, I don't know. It doesn't say anything. It just says extra small, 17 to 28. But I don't know what that means. Oh, 17 to 28 inches. And then this one is 22 to 36 inches. So yeah, I bet this one will fit me better. But I want a sample of the other ones to see, like, which works better. And, is all that, are the more absorbent ones more uncomfortable, or are they just as comfortable? Do they feel about the same? Is it just a different type of material? Is it, like, how does it do that? I want to know. I'm curious about a lot of things. And so, anyway, that's my plan. But I got a million things to do tonight. But yeah, like, diapers are real. People use them. Bye.